The emperor hungered for human flesh, the fear, despair, and obedience of those around him. The villagers found the gates of the palace wide open. Inside, the emperor's throne was empty, but the hall smelled of smoke and blood. If you want to know what became of him, like, comment and subscribe and stay with me till the end. Long ago, deep in the heart of Africa, there was a kingdom called Nzalo. Its people lived in harmony with the forest, the rivers, and the spirits of their ancestors. The kingdom was rich in culture, drumming, song, and dance, yet it hid shadows behind its golden gates. Peace is fragile, and ambition is stronger than any law of nature. The boy who would become emperor was named Emeka. Orphaned as a child, he grew up in the shadow of the palace walls, watching nobles feast while his stomach ached with hunger. He learned early that strength commanded respect and that fear brought obedience. While other children played, he studied people, their weaknesses, their secrets, the smallest gestures that betrayed thoughts they tried to hide. By the time he was a young man, he had climbed the ranks with cunning and patience, outsmarting rivals, deceiving friends, and charming the unsuspecting. In those early days, Emeka's cruelty was small but telling. He would steal food from the weaker boys, letting them starve while he ate, yet smile as if it were a lesson in survival. He once locked a rival in a dark cellar for days, letting hunger and fear teach the boy obedience. These small acts foreshadowed the hunger that would later define him. By the age of 20, he had positioned himself to claim the throne through cunning, ruthlessness, and ambition that burned brighter than any fire. When Emeka finally sat on the throne, the kingdom trembled. His palace was taller than the tallest trees, carved from black stone that seemed to drink the sunlight. Inside, the halls were lined with ivory, gold, and masks carved from sacred trees. Statues of lions and crocodiles flanked the doors, reminding visitors that the emperor was both predator and god. At first, Emeka ruled with cleverness and fear combined. But fear was never enough. He hungered for something beyond wealth or conquest. He craved the essence of life itself, the pulse of terror, and the taste of obedience. His advisors whispered, "He is not satisfied with men, not with power, not with the spoils of victory. He hungers for something darker." It began slowly. Servants disappeared without explanation. A guard who stumbled into the emperor's private chambers was never seen again. Merchants who came to sell ivory or spices were lured into private meetings and vanished by morning. Only whispers remained. "The emperor feasts on fear," they said. "He hungers for the essence of life itself." The villagers lived in terror. At night, no child dared to cry. Mothers whispered prayers into the wind, hoping the emperor would not hear. And he did. Emeka had learned to listen, not with his ears, but with his hunger. He could sense the tremble in a man's heart, the sweat in a soldier's hand, the hesitation in a merchant's step. He could sense the courage and defiance that humans